This is Matt with Tips for Truckers, and today I'm going to show you how to use a tarping machine. A lot of companies are going to these tarping machines for liability reasons. They say it's for safety, but they just don't want to be sued for $1 million, so they put up this $300,000 tarping station here, crane, whatever you want to call it, tarping machine. And the first thing you're going to want to do is you roll out your tarp back first, always. And you don't have to completely unfold it, just unfold one side. And I always make sure I get the second row of D-rings on here instead of the first one, because that way you don't, when you lift it all the way up, it'll be able to clear the load. But second thing you want to do is you make sure this is flush with the end of your load. Now with every one of these straps and hooks, they're designed for most tarps every other D-ring. And so you just hook it all the way over to here. You get it close and you could shimmy it after you pull it over. And then the next thing you do is you locate the remote over here. Alright, you got up, down, forward, and reverse. Up will always lift up the tarp, obviously. And like I said, it'll unfold when you lift it up. You can see it. And you'll also see what I meant by why I hooked the second row. Because I got it all the way up, and it's not even all the way off the floor here. And if this wasn't such a square load, I'd put some moving blankets on the edges, but it should be all right. Now, notice how I hooked like one hook over on there, so it looks like it's a little bit farther over here, but I'll just pull it back a little bit. Oh yeah, and that's another thing, is there's a lot of crosswind over here in these stations, so it's a lot easier if you just close the doors. Now see, that'll mess you up right there. Just bear with me here. Okay, and then the next thing you do on the remote, you figure out which is forward and reverse. Now, I'll move the crane over to here, so I know that that was reverse, so I push forward. Whoop, oh, that was embarrassing. That's the wrong way. Oh well. So I push reverse, apparently. And it'll just pull it over to load. And you just keep pushing it. Make sure the cord doesn't get caught in anything. And the secret to these is where your flap is, when your flap gets to the edge, you're going to want to pull it a little bit farther over. And also I like to push down while I'm pulling it over. It gives me a better idea where the center is. And like I said, that flap is a little bit farther past the edge. And it'll kind of move over the other way as I lower it, usually. It didn't do it this time because I lowered it as I pulled it. But when I pull it back, I'll be able to shimmy it to the right a little bit, no problem. Set the remote down easy. Just unhook all these hooks. And like I said, I'm going to shimmy this back and a little bit to the right. But this prevents you from getting up on top of the load and everything. All these drivers saying, hey, I don't get on top of the load and all this. Is another reason why they're doing this. And like I said, it's going to require 2 hands. But yeah, I had to pull it over, overshot it a little bit. But that's no problem, because I could, like I said, pull it over the other way. And I need 2 hands for this, so I had to see you guys later, but that's basically how you use this tarping machine. and pull the flap over. You do your tarp how you normally do it. It's Matt with Tissel Truckers. Hope this helps you out. Have a good day.